from Tony and Rachel. So I'm so excited to be doing this video with you guys today. I had so much fun like doing the research on it, and it was just really interesting, the things that I found. But before we get into it, I just want to ask you guys, please like my video, share my video, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps us grow our channel. We love you guys and appreciate you. If you want to know when we upload more content, just tap that little bell and you receive notifications every time we do. So let's hop right into my video because I just can't wait any longer. So the name of my video today is Hidden in Plain Sight, Secrets of a Cruise Ship. So cruises have a lot of amenities, hidden secrets, and employee-only areas that most cruise goers aren't even aware of. Whether they're very well hidden or just hidden in plain sight. If you're in the mood to play detective, just take a walk around your ship and see what you can discover. So number one, that a lot of people don't know, magnets are just not for refrigerators. So a fun fact about cruise ship walls is that they're magnetic and you can get a lot of good use out of them. You can hang up magnetic hooks to hang up your jackets, coats, bags, lanyards, things like that. You can also have magnets for your stateroom door to decorate it with. So that's something that's really cool. Number two, no public allowed pools. Since the crew can't take advantage of the cruise amenities while clocked out, they have their own pools, their clubs, and everything, so that they can just, chill and relax and have their own downtime as well. So number three, hidden guardrails for the bunk beds in the staterooms. So a lot of people might not know this. The rails for the bunk beds in the staterooms are actually underneath of the mattress. So that's something that's really cool to know and some good knowledge. Number four, hidden compartments in your stateroom. We all overpack. So it leaves for, not a lot of space to put things. But if you look around in your stateroom, you might find hidden compartments under your bed. You might find hidden compartments behind the mirror. I know like on Carnival, there little stool chair that slides up underneath the desk, like the top of that comes off. So it's really cool. So look around your stateroom. If you can't find hidden compartments, just ask your room steward if he knows of any. Number five, the ship has a morgue. Yes, everybody, it has a morgue. So if something tragic was to happen on the cruise ship and somebody passes away, they will take the passenger down to the lower level and place them in the morgue. And that's where they will remain for the rest of the cruise until they get back to port. And I believe you may be able to see that if you are able to take a ship tour. Number six, changing elevator tiles and the carpet. So on some cruise ships, I think maybe Royal Caribbean. Anyways, they will change the tiles in the elevator or the carpet to tell you what day of the week it is. Because, when we're on vacation, we always lose track of the days of the week. So if you pay attention to the carpet or the tiles in the elevator, you will see that they do change them to let you know what day of the week it is. So that's kind of cool. Number seven, fancy to visit the brig. So for all those people that do naughty things on the cruise ship, there's a jail. And they do exist. So if you get in trouble on the cruise ship, they will take you to jail. If it's a very, very bad offense, they'll take you off of the ship at the very next port, and you'll probably go to jail there, and you'll have to find your way to get back home to the States. If not, you'll just remain in the jail until the remainder of your cruise. Sometimes they'll throw you in there for a little while if it's nothing too big. So yeah, there is a jail, and you can tour the jail. If you take a tour of the ship, they will definitely show you where that's at. I think Emma Cruises has something on that. So number eight, there's cameras everywhere. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not there. Passenger safety is number one, so they have hidden cameras in every inch of the ship, so don't take a chance on doing something stupid. Number nine, you can keep up with your cardio. Just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you have to slack on your fitness. Most cruise ships have gyms on board. And I think most cruise ships have a running track outside, so you can do your cardio by breathing in all the fresh air and taking in the sights of the blue, blue ocean. Number 10, there's secret codes in between employees. So cruise ship employees have their own code language in order to communicate in case something goes wrong. For example, if you hear an employee say 30-30, it means there is a mess that needs to be cleaned up, or if you hear bravo, it means there's a fire on board. So number 11, no kids allowed. So if you need some quiet time away from your kids, most cruise ships have like adult only areas such as the casino, the spas, the nightclubs, and after hour bars. And also cruise lines such as Carnival have adult only, meaning 21 and older, Serenity deck, and they also have pools, hot tubs, and bars, which are really nice. Number 12, hidden sun decks. So if you love to relax in the sun without dealing with a million people, many ships have secluded sun decks. You can find these usually on the higher decks or on the Viking cruises. Their Explorer's Lounge has a top deck. Number 13, sanitation farms. So believe it or not, they have like a whole like sanitation water filtration system on the cruise ships. Like kind of amazing, right? Like how could you fit like one of those on a whole cruise ship? So one of the less pleasant features on a cruise ship, when the ship's toilets flush, the contents are vacuumed down into a sanitation farm below the ship. The water is then treated and released into the ocean. Just the water part, guys, just the water part. Whatever's left is stored alongside with some bacteria until it can be unloaded. So that's kind of cool to think about. Like, it's amazing to think about all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes of a cruise ship, just to keep everything going. Like, it's amazing. So number 14. Now this one is kind of cool, and I didn't know this, and it could have helped me out in a lot of situations. Have you ever stood outside your stateroom looking down the hallway, wondering which way is forward? So yeah, me too. So here are some tricks to help you. So like on Norwegian cruise lines, if you look down on their carpet, you'll see a bunch of little tiny fish all in the carpet. So the fish are all facing in one direction. So if you follow the fish going forward, you're headed to the forward of the ship. If you go against the current and go against the fish, then you're heading towards the back of the ship. So Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, some of the where your room number is, some of them have a ship on it and it's facing forward to let you know which way is forward. Some of them have arrows, and I know on the older Royal Caribbean ships the room number plaque looks like a wave. The higher part of the wave is forward. And I think Princess Cruises, the curl in the carpet on Princess Cruises faces forward. On Disney Magic and the Wonder, a blue arrow in the carpet points forward, whereas on Disney Dream and Disney Fantasy, north on the map embedded in the carpet is forward. So that's kind of cool. I'm sure that all cruise lines have some sort of something like that. So that'll be something that you'll have to discover on your next cruise. Number 15, strange markings on the hull. Have you ever like gone off the cruise ship and been at port and was like, I wonder what those mean? Like, what are those little markings on the cruise ship mean? So, next time you're at port or you're getting off a cruise ship, take a closer look at the hull, and you'll see symbols that tell the crew and others important information about the ship. So the strange one you see on the front of the ship tells the other ships that it has a bulbous bow, which means that the nose sticks out in front of the ship, but it's usually hidden under the water. So if it has a little symbol on it, if you look under the water, you can see the bulbous bow sticking out. And the picture that I seen, it was painted red, but it is underneath of the water. Another strange symbol you see, and I'm sure that a lot of people have seen these, is a circle with an X through it. And there's normally 3 of them in a group. So this is where the thrusters are installed to help the ship maneuver. And the thrusters, if you're ever wondering, are what bring the ship closer to the port and move the ship away from the port sideways. Like, that's the coolest thing in the world. I think on one of our videos, I can't remember if it was the Horizon or the Liberty, we actually have a video in fast play doing that. It's actually really cool. Hyperlapse. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, we have a hyperlapse video of it moving away from the port. It's actually kind of cool. So finally, you may see a symbol that looks like a key. This is for the ship's stabilizers, which very thankfully they put those on there. The stabilizers are just under the waterline like fins and help to reduce the rocking of the ocean. So that's actually really cool. The symbols help other boats also know what's going on under the water so they don't get too close. Number 16. This is very fascinating because I've tried my hardest to remember which is which. So you can't remember which is port side and which is starboard side. So if you're facing forward, the left side is port side, with the right being the starboard side. And a good way to remember this, left and port both have 4 letters. Now you're wondering if your cabin is on port side or starboard side. Pretend you're facing forward again. Even numbered cabins are on the left, the port side, and odd cabins are on the starboard side. So an easy way to remember that, even side, port, left. All of those have 4 letters in it, and it's an even number. So the odd, starboard, and right all have odd number of letters in it. But it's really easy to remember because the port side is even, port, and left. So that's just fascinating to me. So now I'm going to be sure to remember that for sure. So this is our last one, and it makes me sad. I wish I could have found a lot more things to talk about, like cool things on a cruise ship. So this is number 17, and it's ship coins. Now, a shipbuilder's tradition on coins are usually placed in the keel of the ship as an offering to the gods to allow safe passage. Now, they symbolize good luck. The ones on display are probably copies of the ones that are actually in the hull. So I know you can find these coins in various places on Carnival cruise ships, and some people make it a mission to find them on every single Carnival cruise ship they go on. Now, I'm not quite sure if they have them on the other cruise ships, like Norwegian or Royal Caribbean, but that would be really cool. But if you do go on Carnival cruise ships, look for their coins. Then they're not always in the same spot. It's like kind of like a scavenger hunt looking for them. A lot of people take pictures of them, and I know that they put it online when they find them, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, I hope that you found this video super interesting. So maybe some things that you never knew before. If you guys know anything else that I've missed or something cool about cruise ships that like useless knowledge, whatever, put it in the comments because that'll be fun to learn. So please don't forget to like my video, share it to others, subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, you know, all of that stuff. And we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Oh.